So Fino sherry made in a dry style, but a very specific Fino. This is aged for 10 years in oak barrels, and it is also one of the very rare Finos that is actually fermented into a barrel. It is also sourced from a single vineyard, a single estate. So Valdespino is one of the oldest, if not the oldest bodega to have made wine. The founder back in the 13th century was given some land, and especially vineyards, by the king for helping with the liberation of the Jerez area that was occupied by the Moors, so by the Arabs from the south. And that's when he started back in the Middle Ages, and now the brand has become very, very established, and it is part of the Grupo Esteves, a very famous and popular sherry house. So Inocente is made from single vineyard because Valdespino owns a lot of vineyards, as opposed to most other sherry houses that buy grapes from local growers. Valdespino owns, I think, about 108 or 200 hectares or something, so it's about 600 hectares. So they really emphasize on the terroir, and they make some very fine, refined products, and they put a lot of effort into making their wine, like fermenting the wine into barrel and aging it for 10 years. So what is the result of all these efforts in selecting the grapes from their own vineyards? You can see that this is a very shiny lemon yellow color, but it's got some goodness from the oak and from the aging under flor as well. There are some delicate amber hues. As we expect from a Fino, this is a very powerful, pungent style. There's a lot of fennel, there's a lot of walnut, there's a lot of yeasty kind of soy sauce exploding on the aromatic profile. But here specifically, there is also quite a lot of fruitiness, some gorgeous ripe apricot and white peach jam. There's also floral elements. So there's a lot going on the aromatic profile, I suppose, from the long aging into barrel. Let's dig further into it. So clearly this is dry, bone dry, there's some mineral, zingy, crispy acidity, but there's an immense oily texture and body coating your palate and balancing this nicely and refinedly. There is also, what's remarkable here is the amount of oakiness and concentration of oak and yeastiness that combines with the herbal, vegetal, fennel explosivity and the fruit character. There's a lot of caramel, a lot of vanilla, a lot of wood, toasted wood, hazelnut. This is a very, very long, very fine, refined example of Fino with an immense concentration. So this is a wine for pairing with rather flavorsome dishes, big, powerful tapas dishes, garlic, lots of garlic, and all the tapas and Mediterranean dishes that you can imagine, the sardines and the marinated fish and all the tortilla de patatas and everything that you can imagine from Spain. This is a very versatile wine because it's dry, it's powerful, but it's also still elegant, so it's going to complement and spice up any dish that you're going to be able to pair with this. You can go with grilled meats as well. It's going to be a fantastic complement, but it's also a great wine to taste by itself.